In a White House list of weapons being sent to Ukraine as part of a new $800 million military support package announced by President Joe Biden on Wednesday, which includes nearly 10,000 anti-armor weapons, 800 anti-aircraft Stinger systems, and thousands of rifles, a special weapon has also been mentioned: 100 tactical unmanned aerial systems. As per information, it's the Switchblade, developed by Arlington, Virginia-based AeroVironment. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how AeroVironment Switchblade loitering munition could be the worst nightmare for Russian forces operating in Ukraine. Let's get into the details. The AeroVironment Switchblade is a miniature-sized loitering munition drone developed by AeroVironment. It's designed as a kamikaze drone, being able to crash into its target with an explosive warhead to destroy it. The Switchblade is small enough to be carried in a backpack and can be launched from a variety of ground, maritime, and air platforms. Two variants exist: the Switchblade 300 and the Switchblade 600. The U.S. official could not say whether one or both of the systems would be included in the 100 units destined for Ukraine. The Switchblade was conceived by the U.S. Air Force Special Operations Command, AFSOC, before the U.S. Army picked it up. It was unveiled in August 2011 to fill a gap U.S. troops were facing in Afghanistan, responding to an insurgent ambush. Close air support takes time to arrive, is expensive to conduct, and risks collateral damage in urban areas. Troops that are out of range of artillery support can be aided by costly guided missiles such as the FGM-148 Javelin. Small man-portable unmanned aerial vehicles, UAV, like the Raven or Puma, that can spot threats have no way of quickly engaging because available weapons are too heavy to carry. The Switchblade combines the man-portability, low cost, and reconability of small UAVs with an explosive warhead to quickly locate and destroy enemy fighters, especially in dug-in positions like rooftops or ridgelines. In May 2012, the United States Marine Corps began ordering Switchblades to enable an organic ability to engage targets like Improvised Explosive Device (IED) emplacement teams. Usually, when air support is called in, attackers slip away before a large UAV, attack helicopter, fighter bomber, or quick reaction force can arrive on station. Marines sometimes couldn't get support due to other units getting mission priority. The Switchblade 300 is designed as an expendable UAV to increase precision firepower for platoon-sized infantry units. It's 2 feet or 610 millimeters long and weighs 6 pounds or 2.7 kilograms, including the carrying case and launcher, making it small and light enough for one soldier to carry. The Switchblade is folded up inside a tube with wings unfolding once it gets airborne. It can be controlled up to 10 kilometers, 6.2 miles, but its small size limits its endurance to 10 minutes. This makes it unsuited for scouting roles, but it's useful for inexpensively engaging long-range targets and assisting in relieving units pinned down by enemy fire. The Switchblade uses a color camera and GPS locating system to identify, track, and engage targets, as well as being able to be pre-programmed on a collision course. Its warhead has an explosive charge equivalent to a 40mm grenade to destroy light armored vehicles and personnel. If a situation causes a strike to be called off, the operator can call off the Switchblade and retarget it. The aircraft is propelled by an electric engine, so its small size and silent flight make it extremely difficult to detect or try to intercept, enabling it to close in on a target at 85 knots or 98 miles per hour, 157 kilometers per hour. The Switchblade uses the same ground control station, GCS, as other AeroVironment UAVs, including the Wasp, RQ-11 Raven, and RQ-20 Puma. This creates commonality and the potential for teaming of longer endurance small UAVs to recon for targets, then having the Switchblade attack once they're identified with the same controller. U.S. Army regulations categorize the Switchblade as a missile rather than a drone, and the term loitering munition is preferred to describe it. Unlike UAVs, it's not recoverable once launched. The warhead is specifically designed for controlled firepower to reduce collateral damage through a focused blast, having a forward-firing shotgun blast effect rather than a 360-degree blast, throwing pellets on the same vector that the missile itself is traveling. It can also be fused to detonate at a predetermined height, which can be adjusted in flight. When diving, the air vehicle gives the operator the opportunity to wave off until 4 seconds from impact, and the warhead can be detonated in flight to destroy it. The larger Switchblade 600 loitering munition weighs 50 pounds, 23 kilograms, but is man-portable and can be set up in 10 minutes. It's designed to fly out to 40 kilometers or 25 miles in 20 minutes, then loiter for another 20 minutes, giving it an 80-kilometer, 50-mile total range, and attack at 115 miles per hour, 185 kilometers per hour dash speed, carrying an anti-armor warhead designed to neutralize armored vehicles. A touchscreen, tablet-based fire control system can manually or autonomously control the munition, and it's secured through onboard encrypted data links and selective availability anti-spoofing module GPS with a patented wave-off capability. The Switchblade 600 can be fitted with an anti-tank warhead while having a longer range and costing less than anti-tank missiles like Javelin. The company said in a statement on its website, "We stand with our allies and sovereign nations in their right to protect their homelands and their very lives when this fundamental right is threatened. AeroVironment stands with the people of Ukraine and all of NATO." Drones like Bayraktar TB2 are already being used by Ukrainian forces. A senior Pentagon official stated this week that Ukraine has been using those drones effectively and has a significant majority of its inventory left. The capabilities of Switchblade make them deadly weapons, especially when used in urban environments like in cities, and it will potentially cause a lot of problems for Russia.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.